Right, welcome back once again with this pish heart figure. Yeah, I don't know what else to say right now. Kind of trying to keep it a bit light-hearted, but it's fucking frustrating, this figure. Let's start with the kilt. If you check back on my other videos, you'll see the colour that it come out of the box, and then if you check the next video, you'll see the brown tartan, which, you know, is not bad, but it still needs a bit of work on that. This one I've weathered. I tried a T-bar first, that didn't work, so I used the suggestions, the weathering tutorial by Caustic Plastic, and the coffee and black acrylic and brown acrylic paint mixture. I used a fair bit of paint, maybe I watered it down too much, I don't know. But I'm not a fan of using coffee because it stinks. It's nice smell, but you don't want your figures smelling of fucking Nescafe or whatever. So yeah, I used the solution anyway, dried it off with a hairdryer, as it said, didn't wring it out or anything, and yeah, it's darkened excuse me, it's darkened it down some. It looks better, in my opinion, than it did. I think it still needs some washes of brown and black just to dirty it up, and I think it will look pretty screen accurate. Maybe some green in there as well. This sort of shirt needs some sort of work as well, and as you can see from down there, that's what's come off there tonight. You can see on the vest there's lots of rivets missing. It should be all going down the arm here, and on each panel there should be 4. You can see there's loads that have come away. I quite like the way I've got the kilt. It's very frustrating trying to get it looking right. You've got to sort of tie it both ends up there. So I'm kind of going off this figure more and more the more I muck about with it, but I will get there in the end. I will persevere. There's a lot of work to do on it though. If you are going to buy this, just be warned, obviously, about the rivets. The glue on that is terrible, so I'm more than likely going to have to take them all off and start again. Maybe buy some on eBay. I might get away with what I've got. And the kilt obviously needs work. It's not a simple thing if you want it to look screen accurate. You know, I'd still go this route over an iMini-Me one. I think the head sculpt is pretty decent. As you can see, I've gone over it. This is the one that was dark blue, and I'll show you the other one in a second. It's been modelled by Rambo, but just for now, take a look at that. I think that's pretty good. Got some of the dark blue coming through, so it looks kind of more authentic to me, whereas the other one I'll show you, get them side by side. Hey you ain't the real braver. This one I've just applied the same paint, but obviously it's just going straight onto the skin tone. Tell me which one you prefer. I think this head sculpt's much better anyway. I know they are pretty much identical. I don't know what it is, maybe because it's dark blue around the eyes, it sort of makes it don't know, it just gives it something else. So maybe you're not seeing what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's kind of dark blue around the eye on that one, where that one it's more flesh tone. And it's got a little bit of white coming through on the cheek, which is pretty accurate to the film. I kind of think, as I said before, the sculpt is about 90% there. Don't like the hair on this version. Prefer the hair on this one. It's more, well, it's just better. This one looks too, I don't know, like a lion's mane or something. Give it a little 360 anyway. Show you the Rambo Braveheart. I mean, it's really well done. I just don't like the shape of it. Don't like the way it sits. It's nice that they tried to give you something else. I mean, like on the regular version, you just get this one with no paint on it. So that's an option if you've got that one. There goes the light. Let's see if I can change it up, make it look any different. That kind of looks like Val Kilmer to me now. Like that one. Yeah, a little bit of Val Kilmer there too. Or Anthony Hansen, actually, a little bit of Anthony Hansen in there. But all good looking men. So there's no disrespect meant at all. That's more natural-ish looking light. So this one is my favourite. This one not so much, but I thought I'd give it a go anyway. Just as I had the spare paint. I say obviously there's still a lot more work to do on this one. I want to do the boots. That's what that's there for. I'm going to use that instead of the brown rope. The sword, the metal looks okay. It is metal and the paint looks okay. I have to check the sword in the film. I think it was more a dull colour, so I might just take that paint off. And obviously the hilt and stuff. I don't know what this bit's called here, but that's the hilt, I suppose, and this is the hilt, I don't know. But that should be wood. Looks a bit cheap, looks a bit rubbish. So I'm going to repaint that. Add a lot more weathering to the kilt, as I said. Sort out the vest. Sort out the undershirt. Probably dip that in something, or just paint it on the figure. Not sure. Dirty up the arms, and then cover the face and the weapons and splatters of blood, because that's what I want. And that's what the film was. It was covered in blood by the end of this battle. I can't remember if it was the first battle. Yeah, it was the first major battle after the village scene, and his missus got her throat cut. They proper got stuck in. Do like this mallet, it's good. Do like the pickaxe that's in the box still. If you're on the fence about getting this figure, or just, you know, your thoughts about it, I can understand. It's a lot of money, and it does need a lot of work, and it's very frustrating with all the rivets popping off and swapping out the kilt, trying to get it looking right, get it posed right. It is annoying, but, and it's not one of those figures that I was that bothered about getting. It's just it was a good price. Now I'm thinking, was it such a good price? Well, if I sell it and double or triple my money, yeah, it's a good price. Or, you know, I just keep it and I enjoy it. you know, sometimes you enjoy things if you have to work a little bit. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you can just take them out of the box, plonk them on a stand, and just enjoy them for what they are. Everyone's got the time or the patience, especially with bloody rivets. But I mean, it's a good attempt. You can't knock them for trying. Not a lot of people, not a lot of companies are making interesting figures. It is an interesting character. You might not like the film or the character, but a lot of copies getting made now. I see that Dirty Harry figure. Old Kitchen is selling that. That's a bit of a recast by the looks of it. Redman done the copy of the I Mini-Me one, and now that head place sculpt is floating about. I was thinking of picking one up. I'm not 100% keen on that sculpt of Clint Eastwood, but for 24 quid I might give it a go if I get some money. If not, I might just resculpt the Blondie head that I have for spare. But yeah, at least I know this is probably a bit of a rip-off of the I Mini-Me one. I think the head sculpt might even be the recast of one of them, of the Screaming sculpt. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell it's hard to keep up with who's doing what and where these things come from. If it is an original sculpt, I think it's pretty damn good. If it was done by one of Denny Kim's lot, fair play to him, it's pretty good. I'd rather pay what I paid for this than some of the prices I've seen the My Mini-Me one go for. I don't like the sculpted boots on that one. They look shit. I mean, these ones, you might say, oh, they're not screen accurate, they're not this, not that, but they look pretty good. Bit of work, they look bang on. The sculpted boots and sculpted feet. Hot Toys are on that lark with the Joker figure. Looks absolutely shit in my opinion. And you can dress that up any way you want, Budget Stark, with your paint apps and your bullshit. Hot Toys should have given people the tattoos on that body. I know Dean Knight was pissed off, and rightly so. You know, it's only a few fucking tattoos, for God's sake. You can stick them on all three figures. There's nothing, no hardship there. So yeah, there's a lot of bullshit in the 1/6 community, and I try to stay out of it and try not to stir up the shit pot too much. But I might do some more Budget Stark videos, because he deserves some piss taken out of him. So I will see you on the next video.